Okay, thank you for coming along here today. Basically, we're here to announce this historic deal between SMISA, St Mirren and Kibble. This is a great opportunity for us as a supporters trust and the club to take the club forward, and obviously you'll be interested in some questions, but I'll just introduce who the individuals here are. At the top we have Jim Gillespie, Chief Executive of Kibble. We have Gordon Scott, Chairman of St Mirren FC, and we have the legend that is Tony Fitzpatrick, and my childhood hero as well. Obviously this deal has been, a lot of work has gone on between the trusts. We went down this road obviously with the buyout with Gordon a number of years ago, and now we've got to the stage where we now are wanting to take the club even further forward, and this is exciting from the point of view that we have a corporate partner in Kibble who will actually reflect our values as a supporters trust and as a club, and working within the community and showing that we can work together to make this club even better than what it currently is at the moment. Gordon has done a fantastic job as chairman and is working with them up until this, but even Gordon admits that for us to take the next step we have to get another corporate partner. And who else, what other football organisation can say that not only are they bringing a football team to a town like Paisley, but they're working with a corporate partner who essentially is changing young people and children's lives? That for me is one of the most exciting parts about this whole venture. But no doubt you want to ask questions, so if you want to ask questions you can direct them to whichever individual you want to direct them to. Who's first?
I'll go then. Can you explain the benefits of this then for the club?
Well, I think we'll talk with Jim first and then go to Gordon.
First of all, I'm absolutely, on behalf of myself and my organisation Kibble, I'm absolutely delighted to be here. This proposal will offer outstanding opportunities for the lives of the young people in Kibble to make a positive impact for them. We also believe that between Kibble and St Mirren, there's over 300 years of a support in the community within Paisley and Renfrewshire, and we believe the synergy between the two will bring positive impact to both organisations.
I think it's important first of all to say that this is a vote for the SMISA members. It's not a done deal yet. We're laying out the proposals for the SMISA members to vote on. We think we've got a compelling argument that it's a very good deal for the club. Personally, I've been involved all the way through with Jim and with SMISA, and I can't see any but positives for the football club.
Tony, do you want to add anything?
No, I just think, as I say, it's always been a dream, the fan ownership thing, and even sort of better now with Kibble being part of it. It's just incredible, as you said, and what you were saying there, George, is giving young people a chance, and that's what St Mirren Football Club's all about. It's about the family community club, so we're overjoyed with this partnership. It's incredible. It's very unique as well. It's really, I think when it really breaks, everybody wants such a high.
God brings up an important point. The SMISA membership will vote on it today as a launch for it, but there are so many benefits to us. For me, it is the fact that the club will not only be a fan-owned club and working towards that, which I think is the future for Scottish football in general, but as a model, we have an incredible partner in Kibble, which means that we're actually giving something, working within the community and giving something back as well, not just as a football team working in the community, but along with our partner. Any other questions? Must be somebody. Yes.
That's Alison, the Daily Express. How long is this deal been in the making? Who approached who?
Well, we've been talking about it for a year. In Kibble, over the last year, I've been more involved in using the club facilities, looking at ways we can work together, and it's just really evolved from there. It started off very small and it's become what you see today. So I would say about a year we've been talking about it.
I think it's very important to add that this proposal can only work with the values of the three shareholders involved. When I met with Tony and Gordon, and then after that with SMISA, it was very quickly identified there was a common shared value within the approach to the community, the engagement of the community, and more importantly the recognition for the young people that Kibble serve. So we felt that this can only happen with the right mix and blend of people and organisations, and I think that's what makes us unique and a very special opportunity for all involved.
What does it do for the finances?
Short term, I wouldn't do anything short term. Long term, we'll look at things that Kibble will help us with in terms of delivering what we do just now better, giving us support. We'll be able to save money in certain things that will go towards putting a better team on the pitch. As George mentioned earlier, I feel as if we're making progress, and we continue to make progress, but this gives us the opportunity to make much more rapid progress than we would like to be in terms of on the pitch, in terms of competing at a higher level within the league.
Anything else? There must be something else.
Short term, clubs obviously facing a bit of a battle to stay in the league along with a few other clubs. Is this still something you can use going forward should the worst case scenario happen?
I think it just makes us stronger all round. I think, again, going forward next year, regardless of where we are, we will be in a stronger position financially. Even the way we run the club, even the way we deal with supporters on a day-to-day basis, it gives us a backup in all these things, and with the benefit of, as Jim says, you're bringing kids in to kind of make things better for them as well. So no, it makes the club stronger. I'm very confident we'll stay up this year, and I'm very confident we'll be a lot stronger next year. It'll start to kick in. Probably in the summer we should be able to start seeing some kind of benefit in terms of finances, in terms of putting a better team on the pitch.
I think from SMISA's point of view, we were on a 10-year plan to buy the club from Gordon. Now we will be delivering the fan ownership at half the price effectively, and in half the time working with Kibble as well. So it just shows you what we can actually do, and it shows in Scottish football the power of fan ownership and how we can actually do things differently. And I think in a time with football where everybody's looking at the financial model of Scottish professional football clubs, I think we have to look at a model like this as the way forward, because there's some clubs that need to find a different way to try and make themselves more competitive financially as well.
Can you see this happening throughout the Scottish Premiership and the lower leagues eventually, fan ownership being the main thing?
I would say it's a way forward for every club. Every club, if you look at every fan-owned club or everyone that's going in this journey, they're all different models. Every one of them's a different model, and I think it depends on the club and what they're actually doing. But for us, this is a perfect fit, because with our community values and the values of this football club, along with Kibble's values, it just means it's perfect for us and for this town.
Have you all got the kind of timeline of how this will happen? And I think that's all been emailed to you, hasn't it? Are there any questions on that? Because I say initially what will happen is the SMISA members will vote on it by the end of February if everything goes to plan. Kibble will then become involved. Myself, Kibble and SMISA will be the joint, roughly 30% each shareholders for the year and a half kind of interim period. After that point, SMISA will buy my shares, and then the club will be owned by the fans. And I say it's important to stress as well, SMISA own 51%, but you've also got 21% of individuals who own shares, small shareholders as well. So you're talking about 72, 73% of the club will be owned by fans, the shares will be owned by fans. So, and then from there, it's onwards and upwards. And I say my intention is to stay on. At this point, I'm definitely there for a year and a half. After that time, if the SMISA members want to get rid of me, then they'll have that opportunity, but hopefully that won't happen, and we'll keep moving forward. It's about stability as well. This fan ownership is always a wee bit of a worry in terms of that people want to come in and start changing things. If this is working, which it is, we feel it is just now, it won't get changed, which was important to me. It was important for me, again, being the majority shareholder, that I had comfort that this was going to work, both the SMISA involvement and Kibble's involvement, and I'm absolutely comfortable it's the best thing for the football club.